Coming up on Headlines, see how students are helping our local community. Get into the holiday spirit and learn the hot gifts for teens. And see how one of the high school sports teams is preparing for a states run. Welcome to Headlines. I'm Payton Jenkins.
And I'm Szymanski.
As part of National Teen Drivers Safety Week, the Peters Township Police Department is part of a statewide Buckle Up PA teen seatbelt mobilization. This took place from October 23rd to November 3rd.
One of the things students look forward to in high school is getting their license. Before receiving their license, some enroll in a driver's theory class.
It's important to wear your seatbelt because in the event of a violent crash, it keeps you restrained to your seat so that you're not catapulted forward into your steering wheel or the windshield. It keeps you contained to that seat in the case of a rollover so you're not rolling onto your occupants and causing injury.
The seatbelt is one of the most effective ways to save lives and reduce injuries and crashes. In Pennsylvania, 84% of drivers and front seat passengers were wearing seatbelts as of 5 years ago. In 2016, over 15% of teens and adults who died in crashes were not buckled up at the time of the crash. This has been Sydney Pendergast reporting to you live from the Peters Township High School.
Winter is right around the corner, which means so are worsened road conditions. Make sure to stay safe and wear your seatbelt while driving this winter. Remember, click it or ticket. A click could save your life.
On November 9th of 2018, the Interact Club and the Medical Mentoring class helped to plan and organize the blood drive. Students and staff were prepared to put on a successful event. Every 2 seconds, someone in the U.S. needs blood. Students who want to donate need to make sure they are healthy and ready to go.
At Peters Township High School, we host several blood drives each year in conjunction with Central Blood Bank. To be able to sign up and donate your blood, you are required to be at least 16 years of age, with parental consent. If you are 18 years or older, parental consent is no longer needed. Central Blood Bank requires volunteers to be at least 110 pounds.
It's important for students to donate blood for the blood drive because it's the first opportunity that many of them have to donate blood. Once you turn 16, you can start donating. And also it makes it easy because they can do it right here at school. And 1 pint of blood saves 3 lives. So it's a really great experience for them to kind of see, how easy it is. It's not as painful as everyone thinks. And then their blood does get donated and does save lives.
They suggest that you should eat at least 2 hours prior to donating and drink plenty of water at least 24 hours leading up to the date of donations. Hi, this is McKenna Marisa reporting to you live from the PTHS auditorium where blood has been donated today.
In the future, if you're interested in donating blood, the high school will be holding another blood drive here in January of 2019. But if you'd like to donate right now, the Central Blood Bank of South Hills is located on Baptist Road.
The PTHS Library, also known as the Media Center, is not only a place students can go to check out books, study, and spend time with friends. The library has made many additions this year to make sure students have a more enjoyable experience. Some of these additions include a relaxation area and a charging station. For more information, let's go to Nicole Shields.
The library in Peters Township High School offers students and faculty resources and guidance that help them throughout the school year. The library is run by our librarian, Mrs. Gilroy, and our library assistant, Mrs. Fetcher. They are available throughout the day to help students and faculty with any assistance needed. The library is open to students and faculty Monday through Friday from 7 a.m. to 3 p.m.
The library is a great place for my friends and I to come and do our homework during our free periods.
The PTH Library also has their own website which students and faculty use throughout the school year. The website offers an easy way for students to sign up so they can come during their free periods throughout the school day. This is Nicole Shields reporting live from PTH Library.
The library is open every period throughout the day. Make sure to sign up through the library's website at pthslibrary.weebly.com. Not only does the high school have an excellent library, the Peters Township Community Library was ranked 4th in the state among medium-sized libraries, organizing activities and events on a regular basis to encourage people to come check it out.
This year, Tim O'Brien was the featured author for the Peters Township Library Foundation's 2nd annual Novel November. His novel, The Things They Carried, is taught in the 12th grade AP Literature and Composition course curriculum. This book gives readers a new perspective on the Vietnam War, and he was able to share this with not only students, but also the community when he visited in November. Want to learn more about the renowned author Tim O'Brien and his novels? Audrey Filoni was there reporting.
Tim O'Brien, a Vietnam War veteran and American author, is famous for his many fictional autobiographical novels, inspired by his time serving as a sergeant in Vietnam. These include In the Lake of the Woods, Going to Cachado, July, July, and Tomcat in Love. Among these works is The Things They Carried, which the AP Literature students at Peters Township are reading.
I think the public library took a leadership role, and so they were in charge of the whole show, and they were instrumental in spreading the word and really raising awareness about this awesome opportunity to speak to somebody that we actually study.
Peters Township was lucky enough to have Tim O'Brien come talk to students and teachers about his novels and his inspirations for them. This was a good opportunity for students interested in writing to hear from an American novelist. He told stories from his life experiences and how he was able to write from them. The students and teachers had the chance to ask him questions. This is Audrey Filoni reporting live from the Peters Township High School.
Tim O'Brien has not only touched the lives of Vietnam veterans, but people all over the world. The Things They Carried has sold over 2 million copies worldwide and was a finalist for a Pulitzer Prize. Since its publication in 1990, the novel has reached a wide number of students, encouraging the importance of storytelling. Visit the Peters Township Library or nearest bookstore to get a copy of the Vietnam War classic.
As of September, Peters Township accepted Rachel's challenge, starting our chain reaction.
Here at Peters Township High School, students and staff are working hard to replace acts of violence, bullying, and negativity with acts of kindness and compassion. Rachel's Challenge is a way to start a chain reaction of kindness. Rachel Joy Scott was one of the first students killed in the Columbine shooting in 1999. This challenge is a result of the impact that Rachel had on the world.
Our assistant superintendent, Dr. Murphy, went to West Allegheny High School to see Darrell Scott, Rachel's father, speak at their Rachel's Challenge program. She took Mrs. Ragland with her, Mrs. Steffen, from our administrative team. They were very impressed and moved by the quality of the story and the program and the impact that it had on West Allegheny. And so they came back and said, we have to do this here.
Her small acts of kindness inspired many to follow in her footsteps. This has been Frankie Casilli reporting live from Peters Township High School.
The steps of Rachel's challenge include looking for the best in others, continuing to dream, being a positive influence, speaking and acting with kindness, and starting your own chain reaction.
A couple of weeks ago, on Sunday, November 4th, most of the country gained an extra hour of sleep, as the clocks were turned back an hour due to daylight savings time. Reporter Jordan Collins has more on this change.
It's that time of year again, daylight savings time, when you get an extra hour of sleep and have to figure out how to change the clocks. The history of this phenomenon is not as simple as most believe, and is surprisingly not due to farmers or agriculture. During World War I, Kaiser Wilhelm's German army implemented this system in 1916 so they would be able to save more fuel.
Well, Germans were the first to implement daylight savings time, so of course I like it. It doesn't affect me at all. I like having a little bit of light on my early drive to school.
Interestingly, only 75 countries turn their clocks back, but in the U.S., Arizona and Hawaii ignore this, while the rest of the U.S. follows it. These inconveniences only happen twice a year during DST, or Daylight Savings Time. This period only lasts from May to October, and the rest of the year, November to April, is called Standard Time. No matter whether you follow or abstain from Daylight Savings Time, the same argument occurs around this time about the efficiency and validity of the practice. This is Jordan Collins reporting to you live from PTHS.
Although an hour of sleep was gained earlier in November, On March 11th of 2019, the clocks will spring forward, causing us to lose that hour of sleep we gained 5 months earlier.
Many high school sports teams start preparing for their spring season in the winter. One of these sports is the high school boys lacrosse team.
Peters Township Lacrosse has recently made a name for itself in the last 2 years by winning back-to-back Whitfield championships. 14 seniors that graduated last year were crucial to all of those wins. Because of their graduation, some criticize that the Peters Township reign is over.
It's as bad a situation as you make of it. Obviously, it's tough losing that many guys, but I think that it's in the past, it's out of our control, and the only thing that we can do now is work hard in the off-season to get where we need to be, and I think that this year especially, it's impressed me the most of our off-season work. It's just been crazy how many guys we have showing up and how much work we're putting in. I think we'll be fine.
PTHS boys lacrosse team takes that challenge head-on by putting in more work in the off-season than ever before. The team went to 3 fall ball tournaments with a total record of 7-3. During the month of November and December, the team will participate in workouts 4 days a week. During the months of January and February, the team will be practicing at South Point Fieldhouse until March 5th, the start of their season.
This is Liam O'Neill reporting for Peters Township High School.
The boys' spring season will start in March of 2019. Wish them the best of luck as they look to defend their title of Whitfield champions.
With the seasons changing and the holidays approaching, new beauty trends and products are making their appearance on the shelves. Companies such as Too Faced, Estee Lauder, and Storybook Cosmetics feature limited-time editions around the holidays.
As the holidays are approaching, many teens are purchasing new beauty products, such as makeup. Throughout the holiday season, teens are rushing store to store to get the holiday limited edition makeup products. Sephora and Ulta have a lot of different makeup brands. A popular online makeup brand, Morphe, has a wide selection of holiday brush sets.
My favorite thing to do around the holidays is to go to Sephora and just look at all the new holiday makeup, buy some for myself, buy some for my friends, see all the cool deals.
Companies such as Too Faced, Tarte, and Urban Decay Cosmetics have featured limited time editions around the holidays. For more information, visit these stores to get the great holiday deals. And this is Natalia Hillen reporting live from Peters Township.
Make sure to purchase these limited items before they sell out.
As winter is approaching, so are the holidays. Let's go to Colleen Ellsworth to learn tips and tricks on preparing for this holiday season.
You begin to prepare for the holiday season, here are a few tips to make it easier. First and foremost, get out all of your Christmas decorations, including the lights, stockings, wreaths, and snow globes, but most importantly, your Christmas tree. You can decorate it with ornaments, lights, and tinsel, but don't forget the star on top.
The holiday is so important to me because it's the one time of year that my 4 kids and my husband were all together.
To close out the night, make some delicious holiday cookies, hot chocolate, and watch a sweet Christmas movie. And don't forget your letter to Santa. But most importantly, make an effort to put down the screens this season and make memories with your loved ones that will last a lifetime.
This is Colleen Ellsworth reporting to you live from Peters Township High School.
The holidays will be here faster than you think, so make sure to keep these holiday tips in mind.
Have you ever thought about coin collecting? There's so many different historical coins you could find.
Coin collecting is a great hobby because you are holding a piece of American history. For example, the Kate bust and the Civil War Confederate bills. There are many different types of coins out there. For example, all different kinds of old pennies, nickels, dimes, dollar coins, half dollars, and even proofs.
Coin collecting is a wonderful hobby. It's great because it can be enjoyed from children through somebody that's 100 years old. And it's one of the few hobbies that you can do where you actually can make money as opposed to just spending money. One of the really fun things is something called coin roll hunting, where you can go to the bank and get large quantities of rolled coins and go through them. Oftentimes you'll find coins that are rare or valuable.
This is Jackson Rutherford reporting live from the Peters Township High School.
If you're interested in starting your own collection, visit usmint.gov. The government website will tell you about the United States Mint, how to collect, the artistic process, and things you should know about coin collecting. Hey Payton, do you know that the girls varsity field hockey team had an outstanding season this year? The team went through the regular season with an 8-0-1 record in Division 1.
I heard that after winning the section, the girls advanced to the Whippeal playoffs. They pushed through to win the Whippeal championship for the first time since 2009.
The PT field hockey team has practiced and played hard all season so that they could win the ultimate victory, the Whippeal championship. They went undefeated all regular season, allowing no goals in. The Schatz sisters were the lead scorers for the team.
Our season couldn't have gone better. The fact that we went undefeated, shutout, we won section and Whippeals, we just broke Peters Township history right there. Come on now. That's pretty impressive.
It's honestly a memory that I'll hold on forever.
After defeating Norwin in the first round of playoffs 1-0, PT moved on to the Whippeal championship to face Pine Richland. While being scored on once early in the game, the PT girls did not give up and battled back to win the game 2-1 in overtime. This has been Chloe Paw reporting live from the Peters Township High School.
After moving on to states for the first time since 2012, the field hockey girls put up a good fight but fell just a little short to winning the state championship.
Girls soccer also had a state championship run this year, making it to the semifinals, but coming up a little bit short. The team had a season to remember, as they won the section title and were Whippeal finalists. Kenzie Belts is on the field with more information.
The Peters Township High School girls soccer team started their season in August and finished their regular season with a record of 15 wins and 3 losses. Coached by Pat Verum.
We've been a very resilient team. For most of the season, we've dealt with, we've had 2 pretty significant injuries to 2 of our really important players. And I think through those injuries, a lot of the girls have stepped up, especially some of the younger girls. Since the injuries, we've had a lot of scoring from freshmen and sophomores. And I think that's been one of the biggest kind of factors that has led to our success.
The girls entered the playoffs as section champions and made their way to Whippeal Championship. After an unfortunate loss at Harmonic Stadium, the girls continue their road to states.
Reporting live from Peters Township High School, this is Kenzie Belts.
See the girls in action in their next fall 2019-2020 season. If you're interested in watching graduates, Captain Regan Lavinia will be continuing her soccer career at Youngstown State, a Division I school in Ohio.
Recently, students of PTHS went through auditions for the school's holiday variety show known as Coffee House, as well as many other productions such as the spring musical of the Addams Family.
This November, Peters Township Thespian Troupe 185 will be traveling to North Penn High School for the Thespian State Conference. Students will have the opportunity to take a variety of workshops relating to theater and performance. Student directors Abby Michalski and Shannon Curry are directing a one-act Tracks for the students to showcase.
The show we are bringing to conference is called Tracks, and it is about a bunch of people who meet in a subway station and they're not sure why they're in it, and then we end up finding out that they're all dead and they need to figure out if they're going to be going to heaven or hell. My favorite part of conference is getting to see the shows that other schools bring. They bring musicals or plays or one-acts, and it's cool to get to see what other schools are doing in their theater programs and to also meet people who are in those theater programs. It's a really cool experience for everyone involved, and it really just brings the community together.
Students leave November 30th and return December 2nd. This has been Mia Deo reporting to you live from the Peters Township High School auditorium.
Coffee and desserts will be served in the cafeteria, while a variety of acts will be performed at the annual Coffee House on December 13th, 14th, and 15th.
Yearbook is a class taught by Mrs. Erin Bonai here at PTHS. Students use the Jostens Yearbook Avenue, a software provided by the company, to allow students to personalize their own edition of the yearbook.
The Ember, the PTHS yearbook, will be producing its 77th volume this year. The theme is I Was Here. The class who creates the book consists of 23 seniors. The class is split into 5 different groups: the editors-in-chief, team editors, photography editors, ads, and senior editors.
So some of our biggest deadline times are around the holidays between Thanksgiving and Christmas. We submit a good portion of the book. We submit a good bit in January, and then we finalize the book in March.
New this year, the yearbook staff has decided to make the yearbook come alive through a multimedia application. It allows students to use their phone and a QR code to scan over pictures and show a video that relates to that image. This has been Lindsay Bedoin reporting live outside room G01.
If you are interested in buying a copy of the 2018-2019 edition of The Ember, the book can be purchased at jostensyearbook.com. Make sure you purchase it by December 14th before the price goes up.
Television production is a semester class that produces the morning announcements and combines pre-production and live production techniques, ultimately producing a variety of live productions for both the school and the Peters Township Community Television.
Every morning, a class of 21 students at PTHS put on a 10-minute live production. Between producing graphics, calling camera transitions, or taking control of audio, students are constantly engaged in learning skills that many of them will use in college.
I'm a Media 3 broadcasting student, and this is my first time taking television production. And what I really love about this class is how student-led it is. Mrs. Frick is a great teacher, and she really helps us to do the morning announcements, but it's mostly student-driven, and it really is a hands-on experience and just a lot of fun.
This has been Jake Dubkowski live at Peters Township High School, signing off saying these have been all for your morning announcements.
This course provides an opportunity for students to explore and utilize new technological advances in the television and communication fields. If you're interested in watching the morning announcements, visit youtube.com and search PTHS Period 1 Media.
The Peters Township High School offers language electives in French, German, and Spanish. Now let's go to Mallory Sugar to learn more about one of the school's language teachers, Senora Miller.
Senora Miller has been a Spanish teacher at PTHS for 10 years. She teaches Spanish 2 and 3. Before she worked at PTHS, she was born and raised in Mexico and came to the United States in 2000.
My favorite thing about teaching are the personalities of the students, no grading. Nobody wants to be grading, but the personality of the students, the events, the powwows. I love those.
She met her husband in Vancouver in 1989 and married the following year. They have 3 daughters together. She has 7 degrees, ranging from early education, psychology, Spanish, and more. She studied at a university in Mexico before studying at Pitt, California University, and California State University. In addition to teaching, she hosts a cooking show that is broadcasted on the local television channel. And I'm Mallory Sugar reporting live from Senora Miller's classroom.
In addition to Senora Miller, the PTHS Spanish faculty consists of Senora Ulf, Senora Wilmes, and Senora Reina.
The National Honor Society is a national organization that recognizes outstanding high school students. NHS is more than just the PTHS Honor Roll. It's a club that serves to recognize students who demonstrate excellence in areas of scholarship, service leadership, and character.
Here at Peters Township High School, NHS tutors are available in the library to help students who need extra help. These students are part of the National Honor Society here at our high school.
NHS tutoring is particularly helpful because the tutors have taken many of the same classes, so they're not only familiar with the subject material, but the classes themselves. NHS tutoring is available every day in the library, all periods except for 1 and 3.
If you need some extra help on your homework or have an upcoming test, the tutors are willing to help you. If you have any questions, you can see Mrs. Fetcher in the library or Mrs. Kendrick in room 208.
This has been Emily Spolaris reporting live from the Peters Township High School Library.
Students interested in joining NHS can start applying in the spring.
This has been all for this edition of Headlines. I'm Payton Jenkins.
And I'm Szymanski. Thank you for tuning in, and we'll see you next time.